Yo, boys. What's good with the boys today? What is Gucci? My fellow Octoroons. What is Gucci? Everybody is doing well today. What's good with the boys, man? We're chilling today. Y'all know where we at. We're shiny hunting today. It's about to be gas. It's about to be lit. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I am excited. We're going to be shiny hunting today. I was shiny hunting while I edit videos throughout this week. And I'm trying to show y'all the shinies I got. But I got shinies, bro. I'm telling y'all that right now, bro. We got a lot of shinies since then, bro. I need to do this Diancie quest today as well, too. Because I just straight up have not. But, bruh, I am getting shinies. Like, I literally last night got shiny Totodile. Look at him. Look at him. I'm still at the spot where I saved. I literally got him last night. Y'all already see the good one I got. I got it during the playthrough. I got a Froakie. I got a Furfro. I got a Metagross. That isn't all. I have not one, not two, but 3 Kangaskhans. Look at these shiny boxes. They just keep imploring. I got a Dino. I got a Eevee. I just can't stop getting shinies. I literally just cannot stop getting shinies. So this is crazy. But I gotta do this Diancie quest because I haven't finished my side quest either. It's like the last thing, but I also, a part of me doesn't want to finish yet because I'm like, damn, dude, like, then the game will really be over. You know what I mean? What's good with the boys today? What's Gucci, what's Gucci, what's Gucci? If you guys don't already know, for the goal, I know I've not been promoting it a lot, but she exists right there in the top right. We were over halfway in the goal. We're like, what, 240? Probably 239 and a couple cents away from the goal. And I do want to say a quick, huge thank you for anybody that has chipped in at any point at all. It doesn't go unnoticed and it's greatly appreciated. Obviously, you don't have to, but if you want to, !Dono, we do have goals and incentives. When we land the goal, we'll be doing a gen lock, which will be doing a generation nuzlocke between generations 1 through 9 to kind of do an homage to Gen 10 coming out because I'm that set that it comes out. We're going to be doing a viewer ZA tournament. So Showdown right now has the mega evolutions that we can use for tournaments. There is a pot prize in this. There's a pot prize. I think we're doing like a $50, was it $50? Probably either between Amazon or Nintendo of like a gift card or something like that for the holidays. So that's going to be the first place prize. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. So we got prizes this time. I know, it's crazy. And then also, yeah, it goes towards meds and everything. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Awesome. Context or name, alliteration, and your titles. They're so funny. Let me lay it out for you. So evolved Ethan, because I keep getting shinies. I'm evolved past a state I previously used to be, right? Untamed Ugene. I can't be tamed. I keep getting shinies. I have all my left arm is full of Dragalge Ice, and my right arm is full of Kangaskhan. It's crazy, bruh. Yo, Luna, thank you for the 36 months, bro. Pikachu? I see. Sorry. I'm so sorry about that. And then Formidable Fredrick, because I'm putting up a formidable fight. The joint is crazy. Shiny Alpha Fennekin. Bro, Shiny Alpha period is hell, bro. Well, okay, that at least is a starter, like a rare one. But I want to go for that at some point. I want to do Froakie first. But I can't get Phalanx. That's my issue, bro. Everyone is like, Phalanx is easy to get. I can't get Phalanx. At all. So I'm like, all right, bro. I just cannot get Phalanx at all. Shiny Absol, no, what's good? Illusion was good, bro. Shiny Absol is tough. Shiny Absol is tough. Shiny Absol is tough. Shiny Absol is... He's tough. He's tough as hell, bro. I got Alpha Shiny Phalanx, so I'll try to get Charmander. Damn! Bro, see, look, I would like to get like Charmander because the Zardex is, I mean, it's Zardex, right? But my issue, bro, is I want to get a shiny Alpha Froakie, and I keep getting Flaffies. I've gotten my first shuffle was a Chandelure. I was posted up with it. Bro, I literally just, I cannot, for the life of me, get what I want to get. You know, I can't. Wow, imagine if that was shiny. Like, I can't get. I feel like the only one that I got that I really wanted was like Beldum and Froakie. Otherwise, I can't get what I want to get. So here's what I do. On my phone right here, I usually put like a 10-minute timer when I spam reset. And then I get back into it. That's what I usually do. The boys don't want to stop showing, bro. I'm so jealous. Dude, I'm so jealous, bro. That's so fire. Yeah, I know. Everyone's going after the shiny of a Fennekin right now. What's good, Kugan? Everyone's going after right now, and I'm just like, bruh, like, it's cool, but I want to wait. What the hell is this? I just see Reggie on Twitter, like Reggie from Nintendo, tweet, join us at the 15th annual New York Game Awards as we celebrate 30 years of at Pokemon. You'll want to catch all of the excitement. And he puts catch all in quotes. Are we going to get something at the Game Awards this year? No. For Pokemon? No. What is this? A new legend has appeared. We're thrilled to announce that Pokemon will be the recipient of the Andrew Yoon Legend Award at the 15th Annual New York Game Awards on January 18th. Catch the show live in person or online and celebrate 30 years. Wow. They're already rolling out anniversary stuff. It's crazy. Oh, no. I know the pro strat. I got 5 shinies doing that, bro. I know the pro strat. Yeah. I know the strat. I'm not getting it. Also, if you want Phalanx, you're supposed to warp at 16, not 5. Because Phalanx doesn't load in when you warp at 5. But yeah, I know the strat. I know the strat, bro. Can get shiny alpha female Snorunt? Bro, I watched Supra in 4K yesterday get a shiny Snorunt, and it was a male. I was like, damn, bro. Like, female Snorunt just does not want to come home. Female Snorunt just like not want to come home. It is insane. Yeah, no, 16 is different from Phalanx, yeah. I got 4 from Fast Travel into Zone 5. What do you mean? Phalanx does not load in when you warp at Zone 5. Phalanx warps at Zone 16. That's really all I can say. Phalanx warps in. Phalanx loads in when you're at 16. What's up, Jimbo? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just a spawn diff, isn't it? I guess you just got lucky and got them to come close to that area. I know there's a tech where you can get them to walk to a certain area and then spam warp. But, yeah, my info just tells me that they load in at 16. I got 6 from fast traveling to 5 too. Wow. Spawn diff, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone is getting them easy, and I'm like, dude, that's like my top priority right now. Yeah, I guess it's just luck. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's definitely just luck. Every Shining tutorial states that he only can get consistently spawns in at 16. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I guess it's just luck. It is literally just luck. It is genuinely literally just luck. All right, let's do this. Alrighty then, let's do this, yeah. Alrighty then. Alrighty then, let's do this, yeah. Alrighty then. The more spotted at 16. More definitely spotted at 16, yeah. Cause they load in the frontal area. So more definitely load in at 16, yeah. Bro, I did retweet it, but did you guys see that Dexerto tweeted about Elestrals being the most funded video game project on Kickstarter in 2025, raising $1.3 million? Guys, pat yourselves on the back. That's the Pokemon community, man. For two long-term household names being A-Drive and Shady to raise 1.3 mil to make their own monster tamer is tough. That is tough. That's some made it out the hood type B. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. That is tough. I was like, damn, that's a huge achievement. I would comfortably say that is one of the largest achievements in the entire community. That is huge. That's absolutely massive. Shiny pants here at all? Bro, I'm not going for any of the elemental monkeys because I've gone to GoFest twice IRL and I have so much of them. So much of them. It's crazy. I have 5 more minutes of spawning in. I have so much of them. It's insane. Yo, I'm chilling, King. How you doing today, Brody? I'm chilling, Brody. Also, guys, I got qualified and signed up. Don't ask how this happened, but your boy is on a Unite team. I got reached out to. TLDR, they're like, yo, you nice. Come through. So I was like, okay, you know, I'll give it a shot. So I like playing good people. So it's like, we'll see how that goes. And then in other news, bro, we have snow outside. Does anybody else have snow? There's snow outside. Like, what? That's insane. Honestly, I think it's possible a few more new megas get patched in. Wait, what do you mean get patched in? Didn't they say we're getting more? The 19th, right? They said the 19th? Was that the date? Zero snow for me. I'm jealous. I did not want snow this early, bro. Level 200 Mega Ray. Dude, I can see that. Going above level 100 is crazy. You know what this means? Guys, this easily means something along the lines of like, Pokemon is not kidding when they're saying they're about to experiment like crazy for Gen 10 and beyond. We could have more than just stage 3 or stage 2. So right now it's base stage Charmander, stage 1 Charmeleon, stage 2 Charizard. We could have stage 3 evolutions. We could have Pokemon like Charizard just evolve. You know what I mean? Because they're really stretching like... Oh, is it this way? Is the new DLC this Wednesday? The 12th? That's crazy. Oh my god. Surely they show the new Mega Lucario, right? That's not me talking about a leak. That brother is not Mega Evolved in that official splash art. Oh, next Wednesday. Okay, good looks. That is the 19th, right? Yeah, it is. I was gassed on myself. Oopsies. Till 2027, I wouldn't mind a Legends game. Nah, Legends games. Nah, we're gonna get Gen 10 next year. I'm like so set on it. On everything that I love, I'm so set on it. Cause I'm like, we got a year delay in its 30th anniversary. We are definitely gonna get Gen 10 next year. Surely Mega Hydreigon, right? We know what's crazy for Mega Flygon? Bro, the problem is that Flygon itself isn't even in the DLC or the game at all. Bro, Flygon boys have never been this down bad. Like, dude, I actually feel bad for the Flygon boys. Like, he's not in the game at all. I'm like, dude, the copium is gone. He's not in the game. Like, he's just not in the game. I'm like, oh. Well. Gosh, Alpha Shiny Froakie yesterday? Brother, I'm jealous. Congrats, Owens. Bro, I'm trying to get that, bro. I'm trying to get Shelf of Froakie, bro. Should I just start? I'm shiny hunting for anything that I get at all. I'm not going for anything specific here. I'm not trying to go for anything specific here. If you're also trying to get the alpha Pokemon below the tower, you don't have to get them to load in either. They'll never load in when you walk up to this. So I'm just trying to get whatever. I've already gotten 3 alpha shinies doing this. So I'm Gucci. Until Legends Hoenn. What the hell is Legends Hoenn? Legends Hoenn? The only Hoenn Mega is Shameco? Yeah, but they also got a lot. They're big and greedy. Brother, Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre, both Lotties, the starters, both pseudos. Hoenn is obese. Hoenn is obese. Enough of Hoenn. Big and greedy. They got a mega game. They have the origin of the mega lore. I'm actually good off that, bruh. I hope Chameco's the only one. I'm actually good off that, bruh. Yeah, but they got both icons for Aqua and Magma of Camerupt and Sharpedo. Brother, they are good. Let's go. All right, let's do it. Anything. No more Dragalge. No Dragalge and I'm fine. Yo, Eric, thank you for the 5, bro. I gotta switch to, and I'm stuck with Team Pokemon Violet or Legends EA. Any advice? Yo, guys, come through. Eric, I mean this with love, and the entire chat will agree. Spend the 70 on ZA, bro. Spend the 70 on ZA, bro. I watched the guy on Twitter buy Scarlet and Violet for the Switch 2 and played it for the first time. It was not looking good. It was not looking good. Get that ZA, bro. It's hard for me to say because I'm obsessed with Pokemon lore. So if you like Pokemon lore and Pokemon mechanics, I don't think Scarvy is a bad buy. But if you are not into that, I think Scarvy is one of the weakest games we've gotten in the franchise. Water's wet. Sky's blue. Wow, I literally got nothing. Wow. But you know. I don't know, man. I think my opinion on Scarvy's weird because like I play these games. Like I really do. You know what I mean? So I like the little tidbits. I like the lore. I like the mechanics. But the average consumer wants a game that runs and works and is fun. And I think that's important. You know? Yeah, anytime, Eric. Let me know how it goes, bro. Let me know how you enjoy your time, bro. Yo, what's good, Zuko? How you doing, buddy? What's good, bro? Kind of sucks to me. See, I'm with you there. Okay, it's just the Draconids. It's just the Draconids and Sutopolis. Like with all due respect, I'm good, bro. Yeah, I'm good. Genuinely, I'm good. Like I feel like we're good off Hoenn lore. There's nothing else I need to know. There's no... I guess the only thing would be if we got more on Jirachi, but Jirachi's supposed to be mysterious. So I'm content. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Blackleaf? How you doing? Go! How? But I flew 10 times to get Shiny Phalanx and then Shiny Froggy Shine at the same time. Dude, I'm so jealous! I'm so jealous. I'm gonna go for him after this. I just want to get one today. I'm gonna go for him after this. Should Palmer get more megas? Like Barry's dad? Palmer? What you mean? Richardson is the coolest lore. Kalos, unrivaled, followed by number 2 and number 3. Number 2 and number 3 for me is probably either Galar or Alola. It's funny, I'm telling you, the more recent Pokemon games have insane lore. And then Unova. Unova's top 4. Because Unova is also like very undiscovered. Very undiscovered, you know? Can we mention leaks or not? Nah, we're not talking about leaks, brother. No. We no talking leaks. Oop. Hold up. Somebody's at my door. Give me a second. Yosh. Let's freaking go. I did get some Namis. I got some Namis. My grocery order came in. Let's go. Bro, listen, I'm pretty sure I talked about Mega Grumpig back in like 2013. I unironically like that mon though. But I'm all of 5 Grumpig fans, you know what I mean? I am all of 5 Grumpig fans. Delphox Mega? I have, yeah. I got Delphox Mega, yeah. I did. I bought Legends, yeah. Let's go. Let me know how you like it, bro. It's my fave gen, so I don't want a Gen 3 Legends game with Megas before anything else. No, it's fair. I mean, Gen 3 is just big and greedy. I love Hoenn. Hoenn for me is a top 3 region. I love Hoenn. I think it's one of my favorite regions. It's one of my favorite generations. One of my favorite games. I love Hoenn. I do. The Hoenn region feels fun. The Hoenn region is a great cast of characters. The story's pretty straightforward. It's not bad, but it's not the greatest thing ever, right? I love it, right? I think it's the strongest dex in the entire franchise. Not even close, right? Call it a bias, call it what you want. When you have a dex that has Rayquaza, Mudkip, Swampert, Jirachi, Latios, Latias, Deoxys, Kyogre, Groudon, I'm sorry, like Deoxys and Rayquaza are like, to me, top 10 best design mons of all time. And for the same generation, that's gas. That's gas. So, that is gas. That's gas. That is insanely gas to me, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, it's just like not fair. Both their pseudos are absolutely phenomenal, both competitive and design-wise. I'm like, it's just not fair. Steven Stone is Rod. Like, it is literally not fair. Yo, Dreams, I'm sorry, bruh. I can't say Gen 5 is the best dex when they got Jobbers like Wusharna. I can't. Like, the plethora of mons that I dislike in Gen 3 might be the least in the entire franchise versus, like, Gen 5, which the highs of Gen 5 is really high, but the lows, they're some of the worst mons in the entire franchise. I can't co-sign, bro. I'm sorry. My hands are up. My hands are tied, bro. I can't co-sign, bro. Brother, Wusharna? What is Clang? There's so many goofies in there, bro. But hey, it's top 3. It's a top. I'd say it's a top 3 decks. It's up there. It's up there. I hope Gen 10 does pull a Gen 3. We get 2 pseudos. I hope Gen 10 is a good dex. Let's open up with that. Because the Gen 9 decks, gagoosh. You know, truly gagoosh. Because I don't know what to say about the Paldea decks. Me and the Paldea decks are not friends, bro. Low dex is very strong. Clang is making your computer run? Bro, there's no... Yeah, bro, maybe in the 1900s, man. Black and white were hated on? I agree, yes. The decks... normies don't like the decks. I promise you on everything I love, the average normie general Pokemon fan does not care about the story. If the dex is cooked, it's cooked. If the look at everybody's teams. They're using Dragonite. To be fair, this game has literally no new mon outside of Megas, so I can't blame anybody at all. But if the dex is cooked, the normies are out. They're out. They're out. I'd say specifically if the starters are cooked, because Gen 8 now is the most hated game. But I feel like that's already kind of changed. The highest hate. But like now people like it more than I might be tripping, bro. But like, because when all this stuff happening with the Nintendo Treehouse, I was like, damn. Yeah, like damn. God, I'd kill for a shiny Aegislash. I was like, damn, you know? Yeah, I don't know what. Mind you, we're about to end this year, guys. We have a month and a half left. Is that not insane to say? We have a month and a half left to this year ends. And we did not get a new Eevee. And it's year of the Eevee. Like, year of the Eevee, and the only Eevee thing we got this year was what? Prismatic Evolutions? Tough. Like, genuinely tough. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Gen 8 either. I mean, I've been pretty critical about it. The Galar region is one of the weakest regions ever design-wise. It's just very boring. I think it's boring. Like, people are like, oh, Motosake looks good. Yeah, but it's boring. Like, I'm in one city in Lumiose, and I feel like I enjoy my time a lot more. You know how much hate I would get for going on a timeline and saying that, bro? Like, it's just boring. NPC dialogue, hardly any important monarchs in any of the towns at all. The towns are not memorable at all. Like, it's just boring. That's just it. Like, okay, Motostoke looks great. People talk about Ball and Leia all the time. Can you name me anything that goes down in Ball and Leia? Okay, it looks good. We get that. What goes down in Ball and Leia, bro? Nada, Bumpkiss, Finito, nothing. Like, it's just nothing, bro. I'm just like, that's my problem with a lot of the modern Pokemon games on the Switch. The towns are nothing. You know what I mean? Like, the towns are just nothing. Like, say what you want about the 3DS games, the towns were peak. You know what I mean? But, like, you walk into these towns and there's nothing. Like, literally nothing. Like, there's no NPC dialogue. They're like, oh, hey, I like Pokemon. I like Yemper. He's cute. Like, okay, what? What? I got a guy in this game in Lumiose who's talking about does water type Pokemon use their sweat? That's tough. Is that not tough? Okay, maybe tough is the wrong word, but he's a freaky guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe tough is the wrong word, but he's definitely, you know, it's bizarre. It's memorable. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, man, I like rock and roll up. Like, what? Dude, I don't care what you like, man. Like, what? Stow Inside goes kind of crazy. Love the bazaar. In the town? Wait, the bazaar in the town? What? When there's some dude looking for a Gardevoir for weird-ass reasons? Yes. And Arceus and ZA have done those dialogues, like, perfect. And I love that. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, you guys want to see how many shinies I have here? See, look, Medicham. Flaffy's somewhere around here, too. There's a shiny Flaffy. There's my shiny Medicham. So I've had him here for days, but I'm waiting. Yeah, DAs. Yeah, DAs are massive. DAs is the best thing of Sword and Shield. Nah, sorry for the clickbait. They've been shiny for 3 days. I know they're shiny. They've been shiny for 3 days. Shinies don't despawn in this game. I am not going to catch them until the Froakie shines. They've been shiny in there for 3 days. I have no plans of catching them till the Froakie shines. I have no plans. Sorry to clickbait. Sorry to clickbait. Gen 8 was not very memorable, not even in a bad way. No, literally, like, the most memorable things of Gen 8 is the DA. I'll be honest with you, it's the DAs. It is. And honestly, the Darkest Day. Like, can most average people tell you about it? Nah. Yeah, I don't be catching my phases. I don't be catching them. I let them sit there, bro. I just let them sit there, bro. I'm like, let them rot. The DLC? No, I don't think we do. I think we get one DLC and we move on. That's why I'm certain we're going to get Gen 10. Because, walk with me on this. There's a lot of people who are not believing that we're going to get Gen 10 next year. And if you're one of those people that believe that, why? The too early argument is out the window. It's not too... We were saying it was too early to get Gen 10 this year in 2025 or in 2024, right? And technically, it wasn't. But the too late is out the window, right? ZA is going to get one final... I'm pretty heavy on the fact that ZA is going to get one final DLC update for Mega Dimensions, right? Last batch of new Megas and story and lore and whatever. And then we're done. What then? They already announced we're done with Scarlet and Violet. We're done. We're done. The TCG era, done. The Pocket era, done. Like, We're moving on with from Scarlet and Violet. That's what I'm saying. They did something similar with Arceus and Scarlet and Violet. A Legends game is not strong enough to last a year and a half. It's just not. It's just not. With all due respect, it's just not. Champions is next year, but normies are not going to be on Champions like that. I'm like, they're just not. Champions is a multiplayer mobile home console game where you have to build competitive, do EVs and IVs, and train. Does a normie even know what that is? I might be sounding like I'm normie hating, but I'm like, bro, they want to shiny hunt, they want to catch mons, they want to just play the game. They're not going to be on Champions like that. I'm not saying they're not going to be on Champions, but to the level of like a main title Pokemon game, they're just not. Like, they're just not. Is it going to be huge for the franchise and introduce a lot of new players to start competitive? Yes. Start. But how long will that stick out? I don't know. I don't know. It's just, what are we going to get for the anniversary? Update for ranked stuff? I think it's already confirmed we're going to get update for ranked stuff. They talked about Mega Baxcalibrite is going to be in ranked. And they did not say that with Chimecho, so Chimecho's probably going to be like a side mission. And Baxcalibur is going to be for ranked. What do you think Gen 10 will be like? I don't know. I think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be turn-based, and I'm going to, maybe it's controversial. That's going to upset me a bit. I like turn-based. Shocker. The guy that plays singles competitive Pokemon likes turn-based. Look, I don't think it's too shocking, right? But I like turn-based. I love turn-based. I've never had a problem with I've never had a problem playing a Pokemon game that is turn-based. I've never had a problem. A lot of people deem it like slow or boring over time. I have never had a problem with it. I've never had a problem with it, like, ever. I hope the clothes are not ugly as well too. I think we're gonna not be turn-based. I think we're gonna, obviously they're gonna probably carry over the level 100 stuff. They're gonna go beyond it. It's gonna be insane. I think they're gonna add on to this type of stuff two ways, or they say F that and keep Gen 10 turn-based. There's two ways, yin and yang, two spectrums. They say F that, or they say F that, we keep it turn-based, we keep it traditional, or, you know. Here's my thing, do they do open world again? I'm in a bit of a gray area where I don't think they do open world again like Scarlet and Violet, but I also don't think they do a traditional Pokemon game like Galar, where it's like you go from point A to point B to point C to point D and beat the game, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be an in-between. I think it's going to be bigger than like whatever Sword and Shield is, but smaller than Scarvy. You know what I'm saying? Expedition 33, that's what I'm saying, bro. Would be cool if they gave you a choice between turn-based or real-time. It would be really cool, but I just can't see that happening. Now, the thing is I never say nothing is impossible, because nothing is impossible, right? They're a $100 billion company. Truly speaking, they can do whatever they want. Nothing is impossible, right? But there's like process of eliminations, and you kind of lean towards more what is more likely that makes sense. Real-time battles. I agree. The real-time battles go crazy. It's super fun. It's super fun. It is really fun, and there is a strategy behind it. There is a strategy behind it. There is. A lot of people think there is not a strategy behind it. Yeah, there is actually a strategy behind it. The last time we had the OG game was BDSP. Yeah. Because Galar was like, Sword and Shield was traditional, X open, because they had the wild areas were open, right? But then everything else wasn't. That's why the game felt like a mess. You go from wild area that's really open, and then when you go from like Motostoke to the next town, the route is a rugged path of a straight area, and it felt underwhelming, right? So that's why Sword and Shield was a mess. And Scarvy was open world, and I think a lot of people that really love Scarvy, they love open world games. And I'll be honest with you, I love open world games. I do. There was a point I was getting burnt out because every game was open world. Scarlet and Violet, Elden Ring, every Genshin clone, every Breath of the Wild clone. You know what I mean? They were pumping out open world games because they were making money. I mean, look at Breath of the Wild, right? Say what you want about Scarvy, look at Scarvy. Look, just money-wise, they're making money. They are making money. Look at Genshin and Wuwa. They are making money. They are. You know what I mean? Yeah, we haven't had a true traditional Pokemon game since BDSP. We have not. Golek is a good dude, true. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, guys, if you want to know my honest opinions on who is going to get a Mega, and I'm not talking about leaks. Golisopod, I think, is going to get a Mega Evolution. And if you've seen leaks, do not partake. Golisopod, I am 100% set. I'm manifesting it into the world that he's going to get a Mega Evolution. I don't want emergency exit. I don't. You know, Genshin and Wuwa are not making money for their open world. They're definitely not. But the genre is an open world game. A lot of these like million billionaires don't look deep into it. They see game, they see genre, they see price tag. I mean, look at all these investors right now that are making their own Pokemon-like game. They're not looking at Pokemon for the intricate characters or the intricate Pokemon designs. They're like, Pokemon, monster catcher, they tried open world, let's do what they're not doing, let's invest. Hi, let's invest. That's the issue right now with the Breath of the Wild issue. Everybody, Genshin is the #1 villain of that. Everybody is making their own open world game because Breath of the Wild looks beautiful, Nintendo, unrivaled, big money, let's make our own. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of games just flop. Because they don't look at anything else outside of just the bare bones. If we got Pokemon Window Simulator, true. W Window Simulator. Hey, it's almost been a month. Come this week, it'll have been a month since ZA has come out, and now it was enough time for me to make my actual video about it. But I'm like, dude, like, the grifters are gone. You notice that? They're gone because they didn't play the game, and they're not talking about it anymore. The grifters are gone, bruh. The grifters are straight gone. Like, they're not making ZA hate videos anymore. They're not talking about ZA anymore because now they're talking about dogging on Expedition 33. Because people are talking about how it shouldn't win Game of the Year and some Arc Raiders game should. Like, are we serious? Like, are we serious? Arc Raiders? Yeah, no, they got their views and they dipped. 100%, bro. Arc Raiders. Bro, somebody get the tweet again about, yo, niggas see a game with a gun or a ball and it's like, it's the greatest game of all time. I'm like, bro, I just can't take gamers seriously, bro. I'm sorry. Like, if the only games you play are shooter games or sports games, or GTA, I can't take you seriously. I can't. I literally just can't. I can't, bro. Like, it's just not unique. I'm sorry. It's not. What's up, J Torres? How you doing, bro? Bro, Mega Escavalier would be tough. You know, Nano, I agree. What's good, bro? I agree. I think a PvP game should win like best multiplayer game of the year, but game of the year? No. I think Overwatch was the last multiplayer game that won game of the year, right? But to be fair, that was revolutionary, right? That's like what the only hero shooter genre, I think at that time was like what? Team Fortress 2? It was literally nothing else. It was literally nothing else. I hope Gen 10 has voice acting. I'll be real with you. We don't have nominees are not released yet, right, guys? Nominees are not. I think the nominees get released at the end of the month, right? I know base Overwatch is insane. Looking back at it, I'm like, dude, no way Widowmaker is one-shotting you across the map in one game of the year. But Overwatch is the only game I give an exception, no bias, because to be fair, there was nothing else like it, right? Now, what I think wins game of the year, I think is Expedition 33 or Silk Song. I'm dead ass. I think it's Expedition 33 or Silk Song. It's one of those two. It's Expedition 33 is giving. Oh my god, what was that game that won 2 years ago, guys? Where the guy has intercourse with a bear. And it was the D&D like game. I'm blanking right now, but it's giving that game where a lot of people have never played a game like this and they're playing it. Baldur's Gate 3, thank you. Like, it's giving Baldur's Gate 3 where it's a lot of people's like first time playing a game like this and they loved it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm okay, Expedition 33 or Silk Song, because it was so anticipated and it was $20. Literally everyone and their mother played it and tried it. And also, you don't lose anything. You guys know how, like, it sucks to try a new game nowadays because you have to spend $70. And if you don't like it, you're cooked and you spent $70. Versus if you bought Silk Song and you didn't like it, it's $20. You know what I mean? It's $20. You're not, like, you're losing less. You know what I mean? Like, it's $20. I think DK gets a nomination, yes. Do I think it wins? No. No. I don't think it wins, no. Yes, no matter who wins, you're not gonna be mad, yes. Astrobot won last year and it was so deserved. That was the best game that dropped last year, I don't care. That game was amazing. That was the best game that dropped last year. Astrobot deserved to win. That was a phenomenal game. Astrobot was great. There was some bangers this year. With GTA 6, dude, I know they delayed it again. Bruh, GTA 6, oh my god, bruh. Yeah, I think the nominees are going to be like Expedition 33, Silk Song, yup, Yote, DK, and then one more. What else? Something else. I feel like something else major came out this year that we're forgetting. But there's one more game that gets put in that. There's one more game that gets put in that. And I definitely feel like, let me see. Games that came out in 2025. Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds! Oh my god, this year was insane. Split Fiction. Split Fiction is gonna get nominated. Oh my god, it's regular. The shiny noise is clickbait, guy. It's just Metacham and Flaffy. Keep it pushing. I don't think it's gonna win, but it's gonna get nominated because money. They do it at Final Fantasy was never able to do. They captured a mainstream audience beautifully. I agree. Like Expedition 33 went mainstream, right? Like a game that nobody expected to go mainstream. Right? Before the game came out, no one was talking about it. I mean, I was because I saw it last year get announced and I was like, yo, this game looks crazy. But nobody was talking about it. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate came out. Prior to it, the normies in general, like populace, weren't talking about it. And then people played it and then boom. Boom. I'll tell you who's not winning. Oh, where'd my webcam go? What the hell? Hold up. All right, there we go. Sorry, my cat messed up my cable. I was like, what? I'll tell you who's not winning. On everything I love, DK's not winning. On everything I love, DK's not winning. It's a great game. It's a great game. It's just not game of the year. It's a really good game, though, but it's not game of the year. On everything I love, DK's not winning. On everything I love. I don't think DK's a better game than Expedition 33. I don't. Silent Hill. I'll tell you what came out. There's major games that came out. Borderlands 4. Metal Gear Solid. Damn, this year was stacked. Let's go. Doom: The Dark Ages. Monster Hunter Wilds. Ghost of Yote. Expedition 33. Prime 4. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Split Fiction. Borderlands 4. The Outer Wild Worlds 2. Wait, guys, Night Rain came out. I thought Night Rain was No, Night Rain came out last year, no? Or did it come out like early this year and they were nominating it for stuff last year? Is that how that worked? Oh, no, we are. I agree, Zuko. We are. We're going to get Final Fantasy VII Part 3 announced. Yes, I agree. Yes. And it's going to get a release date probably early of 2026 because the game is done. Because all the voice actors have been teasing it. They're done. They're done. They're done. You know what? I'm excited about that. I really am. But they're done, right? They're done. Like, they're done. Like, all the voice actors of Final Fantasy VII have been talking about it all year now, and even the end of last year, that they're done with their work. They're done. They're done. We are also going to get a new teaser for RE9, yes. Now, do we get Persona? No, because they said, no, we don't. I forgot about Persona 4. We're not getting a new Persona 6. They don't want to drop Persona 6. They don't. They don't. They don't. They do not, no. But Persona 4 is getting a remake, and I think that's coming out summer of next year. No. Dispatch to get a nomination. I think it's going so mainstream that it'll definitely get a nomination in something. For sure, you know? Switch to my birthday. Let's go, man. It's awesome, dude. I don't know if they think they can top P5. P5 was so mainstream. P5 was so mainstream. Bro, people know Joker and they don't even play Persona 5. Like, you know, they don't know any of the other Persona M4s. Or M4s. I can't talk. I was thinking Persona 4 and yet whatever. They don't know any of the Persona MCs. They don't. But they know Joker. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I mean, to be fair, he also got into Smash. But that backs that point. You know what I'm saying? New game event. Square Enix is to come out and say KH4 will not be there. I know, man. I'm to the point. I'm gonna be mature. I'm gonna be rational. We're not gonna get anything Kingdom Hearts 4 until Final Fantasy VII remake is done. If Final Fantasy VII only has one last part, I think they're going to, unless they want to drag it out. I am more than confident enough that this last part of Final Fantasy VII will be the last part, unless they want to drag it out. It should be the last part. So, I didn't see State of Play announced. It's Wednesday. This Wednesday the 12th, right? At 5 p.m. We're streaming that. We're there. We're there. We're streaming that. We're there. I agree. P5 is exactly what got Persona mainstream. I agree. Yep. I agree. Even though it's not the best Persona story, Persona 4 is better, but I digress. I think for a lot of people that like Persona 5 more, the characters are more enjoyable. But in terms of story, narratively, Persona 4 is definitely better than Persona 5. But that's not a knock at Persona 5. Persona 5 story is also really good. Yeah, Wolverine's going to be next year, bro. It's going to be crazy. Oops. What if I got a shiny here? Sometimes I do. Nope, I'm gone. I was gonna say, yeah, the music, Persona 5 music really fits that like R&B, like black jazz type beat. I mean, it's just incredible. It's incredible. And that's something I like about Persona is the music. It fits the vibe for each different Persona. You know what I'm saying? It fits the vibe. P4 does got the same music too. Heartbreak, heartbreak. Persona music overall is some of the best music you can ever hear in gaming. You know what I'm saying? Like Persona music period is just, I mean, it's some of the best music in gaming. Point blank. You feel me, bro? That's it. Yeah, and then P3. Oh my god, bro. It's just so good. Even PSP. School Days, the School Days track in PSP. Peak, bro, peak. Peak. You know what's crazy, guys? Games are turning 3 years old. God of War Ragnarok is turning 3 years old. Remember that came out week and a half before Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet next week turns 3 years old. Insane, right? Very insane. Very insane. Turns 3 years old. Alpha Froggy. Or Phalanx, and if I can't. This is also a trick that I do as well, too. I just camera zoom in. Because sometimes Froakie Shiny doesn't... Froakie Shiny is terrible, right? But... Okay, I'm just trying not getting it. Yeah, Lola turns 10 years old next year. I am doing a 10-year sleep block for Lola. I'm telling you that right now. For Sun and Moon, I am doing that, yes. I know it's probably going to be a long stream where I'm going to have to do 2 parts of it. I don't care. I'm doing it. November next year, I am doing it. A 10-year stream. I did it for X and Y. I did it for Oras. I'll be doing it for Sun and Moon. My favorite generation of all time. I will be doing it. Because I'm like, dude, that's like one of my favorite things I've ever done on YouTube. I talk about it so much. But I'm like, that launch Sun and Moon playthrough that I did is one of the best emotional roller coasters I have ever experienced in a Pokemon game. Like, I loved it. I loved the characters. I loved seeing Lily and Gladion like come out of their introvert shells and become more confident. I love me some Lusamine, you know what I'm saying? I love the story. It was just great. It was peak. It's all on YouTube. Yep. It's all on YouTube. It's just like, it is literally, I will comfortably say out of all the launch games I've done like a playthrough on, it is by far my favorite. And I've done launch playthroughs on Oras, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, BDSP, Let's Go, like Scarvy, Arceus, all that, ZA. Sun and Moon is easily my favorite. Definitely Sun and Moon, because Sun and Moon turns 10 years old. I'll do some that the year after. But I'm just like, dude, like, that was the best emotional roller coaster ride ever. Favorite Gen 7 Mon? Probably like Marshadow or Silvally. I really like those two. I love Ultra Beast. No, the shiny, it's a bait. Don't fall for it. It's a bait. There are shinies in there, but I'm trying to get the Froggy. Like, I was just like, dude, like, oh my God. It was just an insane experience. No, you're good. You're good, Smokey. You're good. Bro, shine! Alright. We'll warp here for Fountains for a bit. Mimikyu's up there. Kamoa's up there. I love the Tapus. I can't get a shiny Phalanx to save my life. I just love Alola. I love the region. I love the characters. I love the music. I love the side quests. I love the content. I love that it's the last game with the largest decks, period, because it had literally everything, right? I love the difficulty. I love the perfect 3 IVs for important characters. I love that it's one of the hardest Elite Fours in all of Pokemon, right? Like, it's got the hardest boss battle in all of Pokemon. Ultra Necrozma. If you struggled against Arceus more than... I don't know, man. I don't know. Skill diff. I definitely thought Ultra Necrozma was more BS than Arceus. But Giratina Origin... Yeah, Giratina Origin Volo does top that. Giratina Volo Origin does indeed top that. Yes. That is the hardest one. But I will not be... I'll be damned if I let somebody say Arceus. Zygarde is also pretty hard. I did not know that many people struggle. Dude, apparently people are commenting on it. Wow, you beat it first try or something like that. I was like, or like only like 1 attempt or something like that. I was like, dude, people like lost to Zygarde in this game 100 times over. But people also didn't know how to use plus moves. I don't know. 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 All right, I'm going to come back to this later, guys. I need to watch a video. God, I would kill for Phalanx. I'll do 5 more resets. Guys, what's the best spot for Dratini? I want to do Dratini right now. I gotta watch a video on it. I know Philly made a video on it. No, people just did not know how to use plus moves. They had no idea. I think Mega Feraligatr is horrid. I'm sorry. Mega Frostlass is peak. I think Mega Feraligatr is one of the worst inside megas of all time. I'm not even like hating for the sake of hating. No, I genuinely... I just... Wait, what is this? They also just announced a Nintendo Direct on the 12th. Bro, what? Let me pull this up. But they're gonna be focusing on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Brother. Let me pull this up right now. Look at this. Right here. Join us Wednesday, November 12th at 6 a.m. PT for the Nintendo Direct featuring the world premiere of the Super Mario Galaxy movie official trailer. Please note that no game information will be Oh. I think it's just for... Yeah, it's just for the Galaxy movie. They're gonna definitely drop a release date. Everyone's like, we don't care, we're good. Cause I'm like, I get it, cause it could just be a tweet. You know what I mean? It could just be a tweet. Yeah, that might be like a 10-minute direct, 15-minute direct. No, it's gonna be 15 minutes. It is a Mario anniversary, guys. It's Mario's 40th anniversary this year, right? Like they're gonna go above and beyond. Notice how it's not a Sunshine movie because that game is actually not that good. Are we getting this? They'll be glazing Chris Pratt at the way Jeff glazes. No, bro, they are. I was gonna say, no, it's not Chris Pratt again, right? They made so much money. Sunshine Strays? I had to, bro. I had to. The game was overrated. I had to. I think we do get Galaxy 3 if this movie does well enough. I mean, Galaxy is like vibes, dude. Like, I think that's some of the best aesthetics Nintendo's ever made was Galaxy. You know what I mean? Galaxy's so good. Bro said if I don't see Mega Mario. Pfft. All right, where do I get Dratini, guys? Okay, how to get shiny Dratini. What's the best reset for shiny Dratini? Wow, Tobin's video is the first one that comes up.
And I can guarantee you that you haven't seen this really easy method.
Okay, Tobin, I haven't seen this easy method. Let me talk to me, Tobin.
All you gotta do is fly to area 8 and then walk around until you see this blue awning. Then head
and then walk until I see this blue awning? What? Guys, I'm learning this live on stream.
around until you... It's a really easy method. All you gotta do is fly to area 8 and then walk around until you...
What? He cuts it. Is it an AFK method? What's the better method? Walk around until I see this blue awning. Oh, I think it's this. Oops. Is Dratini only in the day? What?
You see this blue awning. Then head down the stairs and go to the ladder on your...
What? Head down the stairs and go to a ladder. Tobin!
Rotom double jump feature. Guys, we're going to be finding ourselves in this in Pokemon Legends again, so let's get right into it. Starting things off, guys, we're going to be finding ourselves in this location. First and foremost,
Rogue Sector 8. Cafe Ultimo? It's like around here, right? Rogue Sector 8. Okay, I gotta go like here. Okay, let's go. Yeah, shout out boy Ruffle Rowlet. I gotta go up this spot. How the hell do you get up here? On this roof? Wow. I guess I'll do this. How the hell? What? So if he's a shine to me, I'm sorry, bro. How the hell do you get over there? Like on this roof. How do I get on this roof? Like, what? There's like no way to get up there. Maybe it's up here. And then Rotom Glide. Oh, is there a way to get up on this one? There's nothing in between, right? No. Well, kinda. Oh, I haven't even done this. Okay, let me do this. I don't have Roto Glide when I came here. I do not have Roto Glide when I came here. Stop! What's good, Cozy? How you doing, bro? Let me try this again. You guys notice I also always keep the music on in this game? It's just too good. It's just too good. This Lumiose Night City track is a top 5 track for me, I think, of all time. Oops. Ah! Nice. I've actually never gone up here. Wow, okay. Interesting. I heard it. I heard the cry. Does anyone else hear that cry? I heard the cry. Is that guy he's shiny? Wait. Oh, I actually trolled so bad. I thought I could just jump on there, and I can't. Wait, the shiny Haunter. Hang on. I trolled so bad. I thought you could just glide up there. I did not see the fence. Dude, I've never come up here. Come use this flag. All right, let's try it again. Am I tripping, guys, or did I hear? What the flip? He just posted up there shiny? I gotta buy repeat balls, though. I must buy repeat balls. I actually need to do that. I told myself that I'd save the shiny Dratini for stream. All right. Did he leave? No, I still hear him. There's a rat. There's a rat. Yo, Kuba, I just got a shiny hunter, bro. I'm Liam. I'm Liam. Yo, shiny alpha bag on Anments? Jesus. All right. So what's the strat?
You will need, as far as I'm aware, you will be needing the Rotom double jump.
Oh, it's this bench.
Feature, which is something you get a bit like halfway through the game, I would say. Just as an FYI, what we're going to try to get to is this rooftop right here in Rouge Sector 8. I'll zoom out so you can see exactly where it is. There you go. Alright, so you have two different methods for actually hunting here. Option 1, if you want to do the AFK method, which is requiring you to have a controller that has the turbo mode on it.
I'm not doing that.
Do the settings button and then hold A, and that's going to cause your controller to just spam the A button, and then you're just going to pull down the left stick to move into these benches over and over again, right? Like, it'll just cause you to constantly run into benches and spam day and night, because what that does is, it causes the Pokemon the other
So did I just bench reset?
There's currently a Dragoneer, so yes.
Yeah, Kuba, I'm not gonna lie to you. You've seen the peak, bro. So shiny Dragonair is supposed to just spawn there. Just on the short, yes, sir. So guys, did anyone else do this? Do I just spam reset in this bench? Is that it? Because I'm watching his video and it's just like there.
Yes, there is a slim chance you could get a shiny Dragonair instead of Dratini, which I don't think it makes much of a difference, but that is an option, and it could also be a shiny, I think, Alpha, if I'm not mistaken, as well. But the bench is one method, so you can just reset the bench here just over and over again, day to night, because that will reset the spawn. The other option is the run methods, because you see, if you run far enough away from a Pokemon, it will despawn. And
yeah, but I gotta get it to spawn in. It's not spawned in.
Little fellow over here. We're gonna do the following. So you can see we have this fountain right here as a bit of a landmark. We have the Dratini or Dragoneer over there.
Okay, I get the method, but I gotta get it to spawn in. The Austin John method. Can you TLDR for me? What is it? I gotta get the Dratini to spawn in or the Dragonair, and it's just like not spawned in. Man, what? Bro said the ashwagandha. Yo, man, what are you talking about, dude? I scared it off. It never was on the screen at all, though. Like, it was never there. How did I scare it off if it never showed up? Oh, yeah, that's right. The link cable's gone. What nature is it? It was? I just missed it? Clip it. I never saw it. What do you mean? I never saw it. It never popped up. I ran by it when going for the Haunter. What? I did? Wait, actually? I'm at a loss of words. Wow. Man, let me see. That's insane. I know I heard the cry. Because I wasn't tripping. I know I heard the cry. So I guess it gets scared off and runs? That's lame. So I gotta get it to spawn in? Okay. Wow. Yeah, I didn't really know a run. Sorry, guys. Oopsies. I guess I'll just cross back. Bang, bang. Oh, well, that's just mean. My God, no moves. Oh, bro, smoke this guy. Smoke this youth. Yo, you were out of your league, bro. Smoke this youth. All right, let me go back. Okay. So what the hell do I get it to respawn in? I just spam, yeah? And I'm good? I'll do it from this bench. Yo, hit me with it, Zuko. Hit me with it, bro. Hit me with the tilder. What's the different area? 2 resets by one of the cafes? That's insane. Yo! Okay, well, it's there. Dratini's there. It's raining? That's crazy. It's raining. That's rare. So can I walk away and it despawns? No, I have to just keep entry setting.
Run up, and you'll see as we run up to this fellow over here. Now, fair warning, this guy will not always be here, especially at nighttime. He will disappear, but during daytime, if you're doing this, he will still...
Oh, I think I can make it despawn and then run to the very edge.
You'll see that the Dragoneer should be gone, and a Dratini... Yep, there you go. A Dratini has now spawned.
Okay, cool. I feel like I like that better than...
Over and over again, run back and forth, and eventually you can get yourself a shiny Dratini. So we're going to run a few more times just to show you exactly...
So, okay, it's this corner right here that he did. And then I run back. And then it despawned. Okay, it's definitely a different one each time. In Black City, it'd be nuts, dude. You know, Black City, that Mog's White Forest. Am I right? Oh, if only, right? That'd be insane. Am I right? Yeah, Mog's it, man. Yo, 2 Shalfas? That's sick. Hold up. Yeah, Mega Deluxe is very strong. Mega Deluxe is very strong. Who's on my nuts? I'm gonna kill you. Okay. You wanna turn purple? Or pink? You wanna turn pink? Shiny of a frost ice? Sheesh! That is huge, bro. Capitalism, SMH. What do you mean? What did I say? Bro, come on, man. It's not me, dude. I haven't had my crunch bar yet, bro. I haven't had my super duper awesome crunch bar yet, bro. Damn, regular. Let's gotta get 2 shiny Panseers. Oh, you going for the shiny Living Dex? Yeah, I want to get the Living Dex now, because whatever the reward for Pokemon Home compatibility comes out for this game, I wonder what mon it's gonna be. Yeah, I think it's gonna be shiny Volcanion, surely, right? I wonder what it's gonna be. I wonder like what it would be. You know what I mean? All right, let me despawn. I can see it Flow at Eternal because there's no way to get shiny Flow at Eternal. I can see that because there's literally no way to get that, right? I can see that. No. Living Dex. Regular Living Dex. You get rewards for it throughout every game. Share the Nestle branded Crunch Bar TM. Yeah, okay! Manifest it! Yo, I got you, Matt. I'll make sure to share my Nestle and Quaker Oats Chewy Chocolate Chip Crunch Bars TM. And I'll go ahead and give you a couple of that for free. TM. If you're watching this stream, Quaker Oats, hi. Let's invest. Oh, what? Wait, what? That's fast! That's fast! I'm done! Am I not the GOAT? I'm done! The Black A Drive! That's a Shelfa! I know guys doing this for 4,000 resets, SMD! When I tell you the Black A Drive, bro, I really mean this. I really do. I'm not kidding when I say I am dead ass the Black A Drive, bro. I truly am. I truly am. Wow, I'm done. That was fast. Wow. So it runs though, guys. Does the alpha run? Does anyone know if the alpha runs? Oh! I don't know how the Master Ball goes through his body. I didn't miss the Master Ball. It went through his body. How does it go through his body? How does it go through his body? I did not miss the Master Ball. It phased through his body. Make. Okay, so what? If I have a bad day and I'm mad, physical objects go through me? Just because I'm mad? Type of logic is that? What, if I have a bad day? What? You throw a phone at me and it goes through my body? Yo, this is fast. I'm done. Hold up. Post up. Okay, let's actually lock in. Post up, get angry, get very angry. Get very angry, bruh. Oh, let me take out this damn iShow Finance, bruh. Get the hell off my screen, bruh. This actually took me 5 seconds. This literally took me 5 seconds. By far the easiest hunt. This took me seconds. I'm trying to work out for this too. Hold up. Because I don't have the Nintendo app that just saves my screenshots. Or at least I think I did. Guys, what is the app that people use that saves their screenshots? Is that the Nintendo Switch app? Screenshots and videos uploaded from your Nintendo Switch 2 will be displayed here. It just says I just have to hit retry. About the upload feature. Why is it's just spamming retry? Did I not just take that screenshot? Screenshot the video. It just says retry. What do they mean retry? What? It just says retry. Why? What? For days and not getting it? Yeah, I know. I'm about to flex on them right now. Have to do the all of that again. I gotta do all this again. Okay, I just did that right now. It still says retry. Dude, is this app? Let me see. Does it need an update? It's like cooked. What? It detects my friends list and it detects my games. No, there's not an update. It literally just will not upload. Why? Like it just won't upload. Pete, just look at this. Look at this. I don't have normal experiences with technology. It won't work for me. It won't tell me why. It just won't work. I just don't have normal experiences. Like did I not just take a bunch of screenshots? It just won't work. Hold on, let me turn this off. I'm doing it wrong? It literally says screenshot captured. Brother. They're all right here. They're all right. Okay, I'm just gonna take it this way. I don't care. Yeah. Easy money. All right, on to the next. Do I do hashtag Black ADRAP? No. Brother is typing yes. All right, I don't even know who to hunt for next. It's coming on with me. Thanks in advance. Don't worry, Holly. I got you. I got you. I would have had two. I would have had two. Yeah, I do need to do the Diancie quest. I'm not gonna lie to you, Holly. I would have had two, but I failed one of them. I did. I failed one of them. I was gonna say, I really don't care about Master Balls. They mean like nothing to me. Oops. I can get this, but I can't get a Phalanx? Can we discuss? I literally can get a shelf of Dragonair. Oh my god, I have like nothing, bro. What? How many Mega Shards do I have? 399? Let's go exchange these, bro. But I can't get like... we don't need to discuss our like. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Post up. My baby. Yeah! Dragonair, I need you to look away. Stop looking at me and look in the camera. I know it's like with different music. No. Yeah, I need you mad. Are there not more poses you can get, like through a side quest or something? Oh. Okay, this works. Bam. All right, get your ass up, bro. Let's go. Dude, it really is when I'm hunting for it specifically. I swear to God. Because I'm just like, dude, why don't I have it? Yeah, bro, I don't care. I take these. I'm literally, there's nothing else for me to buy there. You're joking, bro. What if I just dump all of it? You're joking, bro. I can't get a Dragonite. You've got to be joking me. Is there a way to get bottle caps? The Infinite Royale, I'm pretty sure. Right? I don't think there's any other way. I think you just have to... I'm pretty sure. All right, where's this damn Diancie quest? Let me do this, bro. I kind of don't want to evolve him. Look at him. He's just a guy. All right, let's do this. I'll need to finish these, but I don't want to do it right now. Wait, which one is the Diancie one? Hello? I did the mystery gifts. Let me see. Oh, I just need to check. Yes. Shine bright like a gemstone. Meet the conditions. What are the conditions? Bro, does I have to battle you for it? No, nah. Oh yeah, ranked also does give you a lot. Oh, is it a looker agency? Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay. 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 Bro, I can't believe it, bro. I'm actually out of candies. How long is this, guys? Is it like 10 minutes? I heard it's like 10 minutes. $30 minutes, 10, 20 minutes. Oh, thank God. Such as some kind of psychic energy. It can telepathically pick up thoughts and feels to transmit them to another person. Even though it takes a lot out of Mimi, so that's to hold back. But even so, sometimes I want to pick up on something. Maybe the Diancie you got is imbued with some kind of strong emotion. Kind of wish you got the Diancie, like, in this mission instead of a mystery gift, but that's neither here nor there. Shine bright like a gemstone. That's definitely the reference, by the way. Damn, y'all went all the way down there? What the hell? Bro, I can't get my Dragonite because my Dragonite is stuck at 50. Because Lance can cheat, but I can't. Heard, bro, heard. Like, Lance can cheat, but I can't. Heard, bro. Genuinely heard. Genuinely heard. Like, genuinely heard. Pack it up. Yeah, Mimi's walk is cute. I think we need to pick up on something. Hold on a sec. Sedna! Ain't that the people from, The NPCs, X and Y, known? Or freaking, didn't they work at the Bureau or some junk in X and Y? Eris and Nyx know that too? Wow, a lot of references. I too started up my Kalos lore. I run the Bureau now, but it was started by a detective named Looker. Looker mention? Is that why it's called the Looker Bureau? Exactly, he was such a kind person and helped teach me so much. But it turned out he wasn't any ordinary private detective. He's an international police officer. So he just went to Alola and we don't hear about him ever again. Eventually he had to go off and solve more cases somewhere else. Far away, probably. Alola! I took over for him as head of the Bureau and I'm doing my best to run things with the help of Mimi and those friends I just spoke to. Mimi's been particularly helpful and telepathy has helped solve so many cases. But like I said, it gets worn out if it uses those powers too much. I'm gonna hunt for another shiny Fennekin. The one I have is male, and I really want a female shiny Delphox. Yeah! Come on, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I was gonna say, I like that there's... I like this. I'd rather this than just get Diancie via mystery gift. I like this. I do. I'd much rather this than ever getting a mystery gift. What is it, Mimi? Wait, were you picking up my own feelings? Actually, I'm definitely gonna make a video about that. I literally I watched the tutorial video, reenacted it, did it in 5 seconds, boom, bam, I'm done. Somehow you can hear Emma's thoughts in your head. What's going on with Mimi? Is it hungry? I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Emma? I was just thinking I could go for a little bite to eat. She always has a :3 mouth. Yo, Emma, let that go. Pit stop and refuel. Hello? We just messed up some breads and baguettes. Yo, man. Bro, she's still hitting this Naruto run? Bro, what? Bro, she's still hitting this. Yo, can I get my... Yeah, can I go ahead and just... Thanks, bro. Good looks, man. I'm definitely making a short about that. That was a banger video. For the Hollow Vader. What you about to do? You yell at it? Okay. We'll go first. See you up there, Pelican. Look at it walk up to it. Okay, guys, my next hunt, I'm trying to get Halucha. So what's yeah, I probably should get these. There's probably a trick to Halucha. Let me earthquake this gem, bro. I think his shiny is like black and gold, isn't it? Yeah, so far I was gonna say we're already getting a lot of lore on Looker. I'd love to know more. Nice. I always check because it's shiny is like fly Metagross. What? That's a bit extra, but we'll look the other way. Yeah, look the other way. Why not? Purple and black, I think. Well, I'm talking about Mega, bro. Mega. I know about the regular one because I got him in Scarvy. Hold on, bro. Let me change these moves, bro. Let me give you some cold moves, bro. Get a Koga? Oh. Well, I'm on the bridge. Isn't it gonna move me? Ah, I hate when it does this! Custom keystones? Dude, I know, right? That'd be sick. Oh, it doesn't. Don't. Oh my god, I knew she was gonna talk to me. Alright, let's see this. Whatever you were censoring is around here, right? Can they do this for Volcanion too? Volcanion has never gotten any love. Diancie got a movie, Diancie got a GoFest quest. What about Volcanion? I know Volcanion got a GoFest quest, but it's like nothing. There's so many Mega Crystals here. Too many. It's not normal. Oh yeah, I guess this is the highest volume of it. Yeah. Y'all gotta chill, bruh. Whoa! What is this? Hey, what's that other Pokemon? Maybe it's related to your Megastone somehow. The only way to find out whether it's connected to your Megastone is to catch it. I was gonna say, I'd probably fight this. What level is this guy? I have no... My Metagross should handle this. Son of the pop! My Metagross will handle this. Wait, did they get shiny locked? Yeah? Stupid question. Let me not ask stupid questions. My fault, guys. Let's go ahead and just take care of this. Let's go ahead and just take care of this. Oh, it's a whole squad? They had 2 different movies? Wait, they did. Diancie wasn't in the Metagross movie. You thinking of Magirna, boss? Rise, my friend! Mega Shinka! Oh, that's tough. Oh, that's so sexy. Yeah, dude, the icons are so sick in this game. Look at his icon and tell me he's not tough. Wait, they respawn? Work, work, work. What happens now? What happens now? I just fight it again? Oh my god. I want to use a luxury ball. I just want to know why luxury balls suck so bad. Dude, they're so bad. Like, I want to use a luxury ball. I just do. I just do, man. God, man. I'm just mashing. So annoying. Just kill me, bro. Just get rid of me, dude. I can't do this anymore, man. I threw my only... I thought it resets the balls that you have. Oh my god, man. What do I got? I have nothing. I guess I could use a heal ball. Yeah, you know what? I guess that works. I don't want to come back here. That's my only... I heal ball I'm content with too. Can I actually just leave? No. Damn, bro, they just packed you up! Bro, they're all clicking stealth rocks. I can't move. Stop hitting stealth rock! Bro, they're smoking him! To be fair, I pulled up here with no EV train mods. Alright, let's do it again. Metagross, do not give up again. I think it always lives, right? Because I gotta kill this guy. Ah! Oh my god, man! I hate catching legendaries, bro. I really do. All right, I'll go back and get luxury balls. I hate catching legendaries. I really do, bro. Where's the Pokeball? Pokeball is like up top here, isn't it? Yeah. I wish I could just TP to it. I hate catching legendaries, man. It's just like not cool beans. Yeah, I'm out. I genuinely, like, really don't like catching legendaries. It is really annoying to catch legendaries. Let me actually, like, bring my real Metagross, dude. And then let me get, like, because I'm just like, I just don't want to. Hunter, let me get you out this squad, bruh. Yeah, I'll bring this Garchomp. We're an actual team here, but I need you to get some EXP, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's try this again. God! Frickin' frack! All right, let's try this again. Did anybody hunt for Halucha? How hard does Halucha hunt? Is he under? I'm telling you, I don't see like a wild Haluchas, right? So I'm like, he's probably not too bad, is he? Hello? I was like, what? Oh yeah, the alpha one's in area 20. All right, let's give this a go again. God, man, this doesn't have to be this complicated at all, Diancie. Can we just get the job done? Yeah, it's a rooftop hunt. Oh my god. That's obnoxious. Hey, these little hoes got hands. Hello? Yeah, it's like hard to talk, bruh. Staying. What? You are not special. Why are you still here? No, you do get unlimited basketballs in this game. All right, there it is. Stuck on that. Oh my god. No, I want EXP, so I don't mind doing this. Yeah, Zygarde doesn't care. Bro, this is hell! This is hell! They're gonna get on my shaft talking about, oh my god, all people do is use Ultra Balls and Quick Balls, and yes! That's all that works! That is literally all that works! Oh my god! Totodile, Totodile, just, it's not about you, bro. I tried using Thunder Wave or Sleep Powder? No, I haven't. I just kind of assumed that doesn't work in this game. To increase the odds. But I guess I can't see why I wouldn't, right? Or my Jolteon got T-Bolt? Oh, I took Jolteon off. No, I guess I didn't think about that, huh? Yeah, bro, Zygarde just doesn't care. And now look, you made him mad! Lock in, boys. Yeah, well, now he's just mad. Oh, you're mad? Yeah, I'm mad. You think I'm not mad? I'm furious! You really think I'm not mad, Diancie? I'm furious! I'm fuming! My mom is financially stable now. God! Oh my god. Like, I'm just telling you right now, I stand with the people. I stand with the common folk. I'm always for the people, bro. That's why everyone uses Ultra Balls. It's the only thing that works. It's like literally the only ball that works. First, I remind you of Yusei Futo from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's the best comment I've gotten all week. So for that, thank you, bro. My confidence is at an all-time high now. Yo, thank you, Luna. Appreciate you, bro. Date bayo. Just built different? Yeah, I guess so, huh? Yeah, I guess the skill diff, isn't it? Alright, this one doesn't work. I'll just put T-Web in the frickin' whatchamacallit. Oh my God, that was like, I knew you could handle it. My God, Emma, this is patronizing. Emma is patronizing me. She's mocking me. She's laughing at me. Stop mocking me, Emma. Okay, so it's like, okay, so if since they've acknowledged the MCs in the Pokemon universe now, I'm getting you Arby's? Yo, you ain't gotta do that, bro. No, I'm good. You ain't gotta do that. Yo, I'm good, though. Yo, I appreciate the offer, bro. You ain't gotta do that, bro. You ain't. Bro, so, okay, so MCs are canonically acknowledged now to just have legendaries. They talked about it in Gallery. They talked about it in Arceus. They talked about it in this game. They even talked about it in Paldea. We got Diancie. It's pretty crazy. It is pretty, isn't it? Yeah, she's pretty. What? Oh, lore! Its glimmer reminds me of the Anastar Sundial. Oh my God, they called us crazy! Guys, Dude, they called us crazy. Untamed did it. 2014, Lumio Station podcast, Lumio's podcast, Prism podcast. We talked about this a million times. They called us crazy. They booed us. Oh, see, I knew we weren't looking too deep into it. I knew we were not looking too deep into it. Duh. Aim to catch with luxury ball, bro. Kuba, that's the best ball to catch it with. It's just forever, bro. Yeah, there's a strange sundial in Anastar City said to have something to do with megastones. Well, do we learn more? This brings so many things to mind, bro. The camera is always like they gotta keep the cakes on the camera at all time. Emma, move! In particular, I'm thinking about two people I've met since I parted ways at Looker, namely AZ and Professor Sycamore. Oh, the professor spoke with AZ as part of his research into Mega Evolution. Okay, makes sense. He's the professor of Mega Evolution. Makes sense. Professor Sycamore's theory was that Mega Stones formed 3,000 years ago. Okay. When certain stones were irradiated by the light, the energy of the legendary Pokemon that was fired from the ultimate weapon. AZ nodded when he heard that. According to him, that's why we've been finding new types of Megastones recently. That makes sense. We find new Megastones because the weapon that was fired in X and Y, boom, it spawned more. Wait, they're specifically talking about the weapon that fired in X and Y, correct? So, sorry, I was reading it back in the stream. When certain stones were irradiated by the light, the energy of the legendary Pokemon. The energy of the legendary Pokemon irradiated by the light. So they're being vague. So the energy of either Xerneas or Evoltol. So it's either or. So for anybody who's trying to be obnoxious and say Xerneas, eternal life, yada, yada, yada. No, it's the energy of both of them. They're both capable. According to myself, I've been finding new types of Megastones. I mean, that makes sense, right? I like this because it explains in a lore reason why we're getting new Megas. They didn't just say, oh, we're going to bring the mechanic back and bring new ones. The lore is still consistent. I love that. After all, the Ultra Open was fired again. I guess if I could just kept reading 5 seconds later. Damn, Emma. It's okay, Mimi. I'm here to keep Lumio safe, and Pelican is here. Okay, but my thing is they only talk about Lumios and safe. What about the rest of Kalos, bruh? If I'm out here living in Laver City, I'm crashing out. Comarain, I'm crashing out. Danville Town, I'm crashing out. What about the rest of Kalos, man? Make sure you take good care of the Pokemon, okay? Lumios need people like you, people who can really bond with all sorts of Pokemon. They have not played the games. Pokemon makes pretty good sense. There's always going to be a lore thing that's not answered, but they do it on purpose. If you play JRPGs, you know this. They do it on purpose to answer it in future games. Or DLC. Like Xenoblade is DLC. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm back to Looker Bureau. Take care. Wow, so Mega Evolution is a radiation from the weapon. So Mega Evolution is now, that explains why they're now in agony and pain. Imagine if you just dumped into a pool of toxic waste. Yeah, your skin's gonna be hurting like hell. I just remember AZ mentioned something else. Oh. He said during his long journey searching for Floette, he saw a phenomenon in Hoenn that may have been the beginning of, okay, well, we knew this. We just get a confirmation. We knew that he was in Hoenn But it's a nice confirmation to know. Like, this implication already, let me just get this out of the way. This implication existed prior to this confirmation, but they're saying it in your face now. That's what's important. A lot of people will dismiss people learn this information, but in reality, they're putting it in your face. It is implied, but it's now in your face. Because, you know, Rayquaza and the stuff. So, yeah, I was gonna say, he was posted into topless, just watching. But now you get to hear other perspectives. It is new information that's about old information, you know what I'm saying? That's what got him always thinking about the bot team people in Pokemon. It's crazy. The events of Oras was really not that long ago. It was not. It was not. It was not. You know what that means? That means that the events in Oras took place before X and Y. Yeah. 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 Because if AZ was looking for, he was still looking for Floette. Right? At the end of X and Y, he finds Floette, but AZ was still looking for Floette in Oras. That means that Oras took place before X and Y. Thanks, Doug. What's up, Pelican? I'll see you around. Wow. Shine bright like a gemstone. It does not. Yeah, it does mean that we're not done megas, but it does mean that we're probably only going to be getting megas. Like, I just can't see how they talk about megas in other games. I can't. Like Oras makes sense for what it talked about megas. Same thing with X and Y. Same thing with Legends ZA. It like I just like what? The weapon was shot in Kalos. And the events that took place in Oras was prior to. It's weird. It's weird. All right, it's time. Hurricane. Random lore-wise, are the mega choices random lore-wise? The mega choices lore-wise, outside of the really big ones like Rayquaza, are not. Yeah, it's not anything crazy. Like, it is just a lot of them are just kind of just like random. You know what I mean? Bro said, do not spoil Mega Dragonite Shiny. Thanks. Yo. Yo, Gabe, what are you talking about, bro? All right. Yeah, Mega Dragonite Shiny is. Oh, he's pink. He's pink. He's pink. I thought we were spoiler free. Yo, game's been out for a month, little bro. I know you also have one. You have one. After Zia remix, yes, because money. Remakes remakes is like a safety net. They just make money. Yes. Yes. Remakes are genuinely a safety net. They just make money. They just, you know what I mean? Like, anytime I have to tell somebody that like remake is not, they're like, oh, remake is not gonna happen, but money though. But why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not? I think Tawny's mom is gonna be in the region in the next game because the mom is dead. Confirmed dead. Like dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tawny's mom is, like, she packed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? No hate. But she gone. She finito. But the dad, that's another story. But you know Pokemon and dads. Her mom is in hyperspace? Says who? Jet literally confirmed the mom is dead. We don't even have hyperspace. Bro said her mom and the professor and Scarlet and Violet are vibing in the past. Not the past. Not the past. Oh, that's so funny. Bro said Tommy's mom hit it like... Yo, now we're just cooking at Tawny's mom? Yo, what? Yo, what is going on, man? Now we're just cooking her mom, bruh. Yo, what her mom do? Yo, no, everybody's getting a third of the guy. Yo, what if Tawny's mom is Lucamine? Negative. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, the meteorites probably had radiation, right? And also, the meteorites in space, at least in Pokemon space, are confirmed to have out-of-this-world energy. The confirmation with that and the consistency pattern with that, Eternatus. Eternatus also has it's in the name. He has an eternal supply of energy that is different from Mega Evolution, and he also come from space, and they also said he from a meteorite. So I'm just like, dude, whatever's going down in Pokespace is crazy, bro. Answer from DLC is Diantha's daughter. I think it's Diantha's. I could see it being a Diantha's daughter. I could. I genuinely could. I could. Bro said, what about Regieleki? Remember, dude, Rose is not smart, bro, okay? This has nothing to do with Rose's IQ level. Rose is not smart, bro. Ultra Beasts are in space, bro. No, they're not. They're not in space. They're not in space. The wormholes are in space, but you can't find an Ultra Beast in the wormhole. The Ultra Beasts are on planets. They're on planets. Yo, Blaze, give me the fire, bro. The original dragon comes from a meteorite. True, yep. Well, Kyurem comes from a meteorite. The original dragon is not. Megas could be relevant in the Unova, as the original dragon's meteorite could give a reason for Megas popping up. Maybe the original dragon is just a Mega. But no, the original dragon is a fusion of Zekrom and Reshiram. Kyurem came from space. So the original dragon did not come from space. Deoxys is a bacterium. Eternatus is an alien meteor. And Costco has 15... Yo, wait, that's a steal. Hold on. 15-pack jeans for $10 in this economy? That's not bad. That's actually not bad. Hold on. We have more on this, bro. That's not bad at all. I get what you're saying, though, Blaze. I get what you're saying. The ultimate dragon, they might just make it to a Mega. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, bro. I don't think it's a crazy theory. I really don't think it's a crazy theory. I get what you're saying, bro. Dude, Froakie, do you hate me? Oh my god, I have 2 Metachams in there now. This entire area will turn shiny before the Froakie can. Yeah, the thing is like, I think it's heavily confirmed. Well, okay, it's heavily implied to be real, is because wording is important, right? It is heavily implied to be real that there are thousands of Ultra Beasts. Thousands. And Ultra Sun is pretty crazy because it also confirmed that there are thousands of alternate timelines. So the Pokemon lore is only going to get crazier in these next few years because since Gen 7, they have confirmed that there are thousands, hundreds, if not thousands of alternate timelines. So, yeah. There is even theories I've seen of guys like Eternatus coming from an alternate timeline that warped into this current timeline's space, and then the meteor fell into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen theories about that that do kind of line up. Like, I don't think it's a crazy theory. I don't think it's a crazy theory. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a crazy theory. You know how much radiation is in space? The Mega Evolution just naturally being in a meteorite and Rayquaza being the origin of that because the bro was just hungry makes sense. You know how much radiation is in space? A lot. A lot. So the ultimate weapon, recreating that radiation with either Xerneas or Yveltal with their mass amount of energy, makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Eternatus looks like an Ultra Beast too. That's the thing. I know everyone's talking about Legends Johto, Legends this, Legends that. I want Legends Galar. Galar lore, after this game, Galar lore just shot up to the next dimension because I feel like we got so much newfound perspective, I will say, on Galar lore. Because when you play Sword and Shield, it's so undiscovered. I mean, they freaking made Sonya. They gave her a lab coat and said, Sonya, you cracked this case that nobody can crack? You're a genius. You're the professor now. So much undiscovered lore, bruh. Like, I need to know more about Eternatus. I need to know more about the Darkest Day. I need to know more about the hieroglyphics they had on the hills in Galar. I need to know more about Geosenge and even the Geosenge and the Stonehenge that they got in Galar. Are they connected? Are they the same ones? Does it come from elsewhere? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I also saw somebody power scaling Zashi and Zamazenta on TikTok and said that they're, I don't know, weaker. They said that they're weaker than Jirachi. And I was like, brother, they defeat a galaxy level threat, bro. You watch this brother like open up like multiple other galaxies and universes. And I mean, they didn't do it by themselves though. They did not do let's just get out the way. They did not. Okay, they did not do this by themselves. Okay? They did not. They did not. But Legends Galar is my #1 pick. Or Legends Alola, because Legends Alola, you could go to multiple different wormholes and thousands of different timelines and actually experience that. I think those two would be the most fun. Those two for sure. Or, walk with me on this, we could do Legends Paldea and actually go into the time machine. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually go into the time machine with Legends Paldea. And we could go to the alternate, because if you guys are, matched A too much, Paldea and lore, bro, like Walking Wake and guys like the Futuremons are not from this current timeline's future. They're not 30 years ahead in this current timeline's future. It's in a branched timeline's future or a branched timeline's past. Because this time, there's the main timeline, no Megas, Johto, where Suicune, Entei, and Raikou are revived from Ho-Oh. And they look like how they normally look. And then there's the pasts where they were not revived. They just organically lived and looked like that. They were just ancient and looked like that. So, Yeah. But yeah, I think with the thing you talk about Blazey, Samurott and Superior, I mean, I would love if they got Megas. More Samurott, right? Because Superior's Mega is just going to be more better. Even if it doesn't keep Contrary, you leave Storm, get the Contrary boost, and then Mega Evolve. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't seem to grasp that. Like, you leave Storm, get the Contrary boost, and then Mega Evolve, and then you're broken. You're godlike. You know what I'm saying? Then it actually becomes Grass Dragon, and then you sweep. You know? And then Samurott, man, I mean, he just needs help, bro. He needs a defib stat. He needs help, bro. He genuinely needs help. I'm not kidding. He genuinely needs help. Samurott is horrible. Now that Meganium got a buff with a Mega, Samurott is probably the worst starter Pokemon. I mean, Meganium is still the worst starter Pokemon, base wise, but Samurott is the second worst. He's he's a nothing burger, bro. So, I'm with that. Mega Ludicolo. I'm with that, bro. I'm with that. Or give me death. I hope, man. I mean, he has a G-Max. I don't know the odds. People are mad on my my Shalfa Dratini tweet. People are, Yo! 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 I did. It took me 3 minutes. I'm not even kidding you. I'm definitely gonna make a short about it. I'm definitely making a video about it. And I know people are gonna be angry about it, but it's gonna be it's not rage baiting by intention, it's rage baiting by nature. Look like Megas? Dude, they kind of do. I mean, they said Roaring Moon is synonymous, so whatever past timeline they went to, that past timeline, not only is the past timeline aware of Megas, but Paldea is aware of Megas. So that's why, and it makes sense because 3,000 years ago, megas, right? 3,000 years ago. I think the Pokemon universe is different because when you hear dinosaurs, what's the Dex description on some of these fossils? How many years ago? Is it Kabutops like 30,000 years old? Oh, it says in Diamond and Pearl, it says the Kabuto, it is 300 million years. It is thought to have inhabited beaches 300 million years ago. Bro, so the timeline is getting wonky, but the mega timeline 3,000 years ago events are a lot different than something like 300 million years ago in the non-mega timeline. You know what I'm saying? So it just Ultra Sun and Moon really confirmed that because we used to say this a lot in the Prism podcast, but Ultra Sun and Moon really confirmed that yeah, there's just multiple timelines with multiple different outcomes, and then Paldea not only confirmed it but really reaffirmed it. You know what I mean? My favorite fossil is definitely Tyrantrum, but I'm a hipster. My favorite my favorite fossil pairing is Gen 6 fossils. Did we get? That's the thing of the timeline, right? Because Legends Arceus to Sinnoh region, there's no talk of megas in the Sinnoh region. But it's complicated because in ZA, they mention and talk about the events in Hisuian Arceus, right? Which that means that the events in Hisuian Arceus, I just don't think they knew. You know what I mean? I think two things can exist. Not only is the Hisuian Arceus, the past timeline, still in the mega timeline past, they just didn't know. These guys didn't even know what a Wurmple was. They didn't know what a Pokédex or Pokeball was. They just didn't know. It was in a complete faraway region that these events took place, and they just didn't know. It did reach Hoenn as well too, but the events that it reached Hoenn is different because it took place with the events of Rayquaza. But they just didn't. It's safe to assume they just didn't know. These guys they had like no education because everything is new to them. They just didn't know. So it is safe to assume they just did not know. You know? And they had a whole different event. They had Arceus bestowing godly power to guys like Stantler and Basculin. And then they just get a power surge. You know what I mean? Or like an ancient Growlithe that gets a power surge. You feel me, bro? Just a straight power surge. It's nuts. Truly, it's nuts. It was tough, though. You know what's crazy? I beat it on my first try. I did not think it was hard. I beat it on my first try. Genuinely. Bombay. That's shiny Reggie Lucky. I mean, dude, the Black Cage drive is back, bro. It took me 3 minutes to get that shot for the Teeny. Yet I can't get a Froakie? Look at it. This whole area is about to shine, bro. Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it. I can't, bro. I can't. I truly just can't. Oh, the Gallifastals most? No, the Gallifastals are sick, dude. Except for Arctivish. Bro, a guy just tweeted at me saying he's 10 hours in. The guy is 10 hours in and does not have a Shalford Dratini. I really don't know what to say, man. It took me 3 minutes. I swear to you, it took me 3 minutes. How no phalanx? I really don't know. I guess I'll check Area 5. And go inside. I got Bunnelby and Bellsprout here. What else? Another Bunnelby? Another Bunnelby. Nice. Okay. All right. All right, bro. All right. All right, bro. All right. I said Mega Galarian slow, bro. No, we don't. I'll do one last run on here. See what we get. I love Area 20 respawning. I think it's my favorite area to respawn. It is definitely my favorite area of respawning. I would love to get a shiny Roserade. I would love to get a shiny Roserade. To be 42 fast travels for a singular Phalanx just now. Dude, I'm like so cooked. I got Froakie, I got Medicham, I got Shalfa Ampharos, and I got a Flaffy. All in one zone spawn from resetting for regular Froakie. I can't get Phalanx. I'm cooked. Bro, we should eat 100 chicken wings. Yo, we should like not do that, Gabe. I'll do 2 more. And then I gotta... Frosthouse got a Mega. I think Slowking should get one too. I agree. That brother was saying Glowking though. I do not want Glowking to get a Mega. No. My next hunts are Hawlucha. My next hunts are Hawlucha and Drampa. Why not? He ill? Bro, keep him ill, bro. Yo, he ill is tough. Alright, guys. We'll do one last look. Alright, I'm done. Alright, guys, got a call shop right there. We did a very successful shiny hunting stream today. Turbo successful shiny hunting stream today. Very successful, if I do say so myself. We killed it. We nailed it. We did the thing. We did the thing. But I'm going to call a shop right here because I got some stuff to do today. So thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. I'm definitely making a video on that because that was an absolutely fire moment that happened. Big love as always, boys. And I'll see you guys probably Wednesday. Yes? Yes. All right. Easy, boys.